What's up, everybody? Audits of Freedom. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of an update. The video you're about to see is the 1 hour or a little bit longer than an hour audit that I did at the Chester Street Resource Center. Updating you guys on that a little. I did reach out and I've got some emails and some phone numbers, and also I did speak with a somebody that deals with public relations, or a deputy chief, or somebody, I can't remember his position. So basically he had stated on the phone when I talked to him that they take this situation very seriously. So they want to pursue the inquiry, which meaning they want me to email them word for word everything that happened. I'm also going to stick the links of the videos in there. He admitted, the guy I spoke on the phone today admitted that they watched the video. So it sounds to me like, if they're going to, using words like they're taking this seriously, then, maybe something will happen. This guy will learn his lesson. I did tell the guy, once again, there's other people out there to do this just to make money and want to have incidents and stuff, and I have no problem with them, but I'm not in that group of auditors. That's not the way I do them, and I explained that to him, and this guy, he needs to be educated, I would accept just an apology on camera, because that's when the incident happened, was on camera, so therefore you should apologize on camera that you were wrong. But I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to do multiple audits out there. There should be an afternoon or a night audit out there that I'm going to be releasing soon after the 1 hour video, to show you basically everything closed and give you a little bit better picture of everything. Also, that video that I did, I think it was yesterday, for the very first time I had a subscriber show up on site and tried to donate money to me and said he loved my channel and all that. So that was the very first for me, and I just think that was awesome. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate everybody's support. Keep your notifications on. Stay in the loop with this, because it's probably going to get a little bit bigger, and we got to hold these people accountable. Our public officials, you have to hold them accountable for their actions, just like with anybody in life. Your actions, you should be held accountable. So anyway, this is Audits of Freedom. You guys enjoy. Thanks again. What's up, everybody? Audits of Freedom. I am here in Cape Coral, Florida. They have one of these little pop-up COVID-19 testing sites right here in downtown Cape Coral. So I figured I'd come over and see what's going on. It looks like when I was driving by, it looks like it's at a firehouse. So it's kind of odd. But I do see some public officials up here. I did. Some police officers, and I'm guessing firemen. So, and right now we're just walking up to it. This is Lafayette Street. It's kind of one of the frontage roads that runs parallel beside Cape Coral Parkway. So, very popular touristy kind of area. So it should be very interesting. I'm already getting some looks. I'm not even there yet. This one lady had her jaw wide down over here. It's coming out of this restaurant here. Videos. I like Italian. All right. So let's see what we got going on up here, guys. Got a little testing tent here, I guess, that checks people in, gets all your information. Not a real private area, that's for sure. And you can see that they're almost looks like the chairs are on the sidewalk. Yeah, so they're actually blocking the sidewalk. Yeah, the tent is over the sidewalk. That's weird. Looks like I've already been located. I think that's a cop over there. I'll get a good shot of that sign, but cars keep getting in the way. There's a gentleman that's sitting down and one standing up over here. One standing up is one blobbing. See, there's a nice little shady tree right here. And I can see that sign a little better. Confusing her. Oh, that's a cop. Yeah, they're both cops. So I guess that's their patrol cars. I think he might have been, either he was radioing to tell somebody another car was coming their way, or I was over here recording, which you can see there's one actually over in the bay. This is a resource center. I didn't even know about this place. Got another one directing. Hopefully nobody out here today that will violate my rights. You can see that I'm on a public road, public sidewalk, very busy around here, downtown, very touristy. Any locals, if you know where any of these places are, this Zoom is for you. And hopefully they won't bark any directives at me that basically you know, wipe it before you poop don't make no sense. Those kind of directives. I know that I'm supposed to wipe. Like, he's got a smiley face mask. At least it's not a blue line mask. I bet you those guys are like, seriously. It's the guy with the camera. But you know, until something happens, guys, I can't really show any disrespect to the Cape Coral Police. I know that, you know, there's a bunch of you that disagree. Ones where your rights were violated, and, you know, and I'm sorry for that, and I hope you get justice for that. But as far as, you know, me out here exercising my First Amendment rights, that should never be made, you know, criminally. I think I'm making him nervous. I've never seen the smiley face mask. Well, at least he's keeping himself sanitized on camera. Lubing them hands. He's lubing them. Oh, God. He's lubing them. Anyways, not really many people over here. So we're going to go head on over this way. And they do not have a mask mandate here in town. So if there's a bunch of people around, I will wear a mask. So there's nothing here saying that they're blocking the sidewalk. I'm just doing some good views here for you guys. Got him a nice fan over there, that's for sure. Big old turbo fan and a golf cart. You know, I'm willing to bet you that they stick their tongue and make dirty faces at you under their mask. Which is kind of funny because I do it too. So it's a good excuse for having the mask on, is hiding your facial expressions, which, you know, they actually train some police or all police to, you know, see if somebody's heart or, you know, pulse is beating real fast, or different facial expressions. This guy just pulled right in without going through the check. Well, he might be violated. He just kind of turned in here and didn't go through the checkpoint, whoever that is. Another one coming up. You have to go through this little line thing they made here. Hopefully I don't really see anybody that I've seen as officer-wise yet. I know there's a couple that are really cool. And I believe he's like their boss, you know, the O'Grady. That officer he's great. Or he's been great so far to me. Now, I'm not sure about anybody else. I can't speak for everybody else's complaints out there. But he just said they're good. They had an appointment. So just making sure they don't, you know, you never know, man. They could have pulled guns on this person here. See, I guess you don't even get out. You just kind of drive into that bay over there. Got them guns, shorts and guns, just don't mix. Shoot your cab off. Nice little, can't tell if that's really purple or blue looking little shirt. Those are actually pretty cool shirts. They ought to actually put that into their, you know, their standard, you know, black uniform, put that purple or that blue in there. And, you know, have blue lines everywhere. I don't understand the blue thing, but now I've heard this guy give two different orders coming by some of these. One is saying that the windows are supposed to be up, or keep your window down so you can hear me. Maybe the windows are supposed to be up. It's probably on the rule board there I'm missing. Go over there in a minute and get that. I want to see what this whole building is first. Got more officers over there in the bay. But I want to get it from, it looks like they at one point had this set up two-sided to where you could come. This might be well, I was going to say it might be the exit, but there's a car there, so they must be exiting somewhere over here. And another sidewalk over there. So give me just a second here, guys. I'm gonna pause this for a second and toss my mask on, because I'm going on that other side. And I think I'm ready to go now. Looking good, looking good. Crossing this road here. I'll go over here on the sidewalk. Just making sure that just says exit only. There's no signage saying that this is restricted. Oh, I just learned a new place. I didn't even know there was a department here. Well, it's either gonna suck for you guys or you're really gonna like it, because it actually is public property, guys. It's public property, and we got to be careful because they are coming from back here, and I don't want to get ran over. So check it out. There's a public entrance in the front, but it serves as an all-around kind of station, I guess. them damn cameras. Cameras all over here. This guy just came by on the bike and was just like, what the hell? Like a ninja over here in the bush. Pretty good view here. So loud over here. I'm gonna work my way around to the other side of this place. The bay's open on both sides, so yeah, man. It's like there's not one camera on this side, but there's like 15 cameras there in the back. It's crazy. Well, I bet you that's a bummer. Some of these officers that seen me, they're probably going, damn. He just found a hidden police department. I had no clue this place was here. Nor is it, I don't even believe it's listed. Like when you type in police departments Cape Coral, I don't even think it's listed as a, you know, a police department. So that's a trip. Gonna have to come over here and check this building out. It looks like an older building. Get some history on it. It's at the corner of Lafayette Street and Chester Street. Chester the molester. Chester Cheeto. Homina, homina, homina. Has anybody ever remembered the old Eddie Murphy stand-up comedies he used to do? Where he was, I think this guy's looking for me. Where he, you know, Eddie Murphy Raw and Delirious. One of them, he was talking about like Edward Norton and the Bus Boys and all this stuff, and he would go, you know, he'd make that sound, you know, hummina, 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 hummina. I think that would be cool, like, you know, like SGB when he does Shalamahala, you know, and then Furry's, she's got some similar sayings too, and I think we should integrate, and it's a universal word for everybody, hummina, hummina. So you can slow it up, you could go fast with it, you could be like confusing with it, like hummina hummina, hummina hummina hummina, hummina hummina. But now, I will have fun depending on, as an auditor, I'm not going to do that unless it just depends on the bad situation. If they're violating me or whatever, they may get some humminas. And a hummina is a fail for sure. I just thought it would sound funny. And I don't even know how it sounds through my mask right now. Hummina, hummina. Hummina. You can make it sound like a Shalamahala too. This guy got up pretty fast. Da, 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 da. We're gonna go let them know, hey, you know, there's a dude over here. They should all know that I'm out here recording. I've never met these guys, so I don't know if they're ever in the Cape Coral Police Department or if they're just solely over here. That's a trip, man. I wonder if they're, you know, since they got shorts, if they're like the boat police too. Because somewhere over here, there's, you look it up, it's not where you think it is on Google. You know what I mean? So, these guys look like they're conspiring. That's maybe the police department's out there. I can't tell yet because I thought they were fixing to come over here and tell me to get off public sidewalks. I mean, you know, there's cones, but there's nothing blocking the sidewalk, guys. They can't block the sidewalk. It's not construction. So, this turned into a whole new awesome audit. And I always, of course, you guys know me, I'm a night auditor. I'm like a hawk out there at night, a vulture. I'll eat it up. I'm making no sense. I think this is when you starve your brain with oxygen for having to wear the mask. Oh, there we go. This lobby closed. Oh. No clue that was over there. So they pull into the bay here. Well, they're not blocking all the sidewalk. I want to see what these signs say. I can't really read it. I think it just says, like, wear your mask. Yeah, it says lobby closed. So I guess if I could get one to answer me or be nice enough. What's this on the wall? Let's see. Somebody in memory had donated it. Cool looking dolphin. Well, he turned around really fast when I turned. It's just a camera. Calm down. So, I'll tell you why, guys. I can crack all I want. I said this about Cape Coral Police. You know, since I started this in the beginning a year or so ago, the drastic change, because they weren't as bad as a lot of other cities like New York and all this other stuff. But I'm actually walking right up in the COVID testing site, and nobody has said nothing. They're keeping an eye on me. There's no crosswalk over here. Sign right here. That's what was over there by the vehicles. Oh, look at this. Look at the bottom rule. Seriously? Do you see this? You guys see what I look at the very bottom one? Are you serious? That's not even a law. That's not even a statute. That's a make-believe law. Let me look at that again. Look at this. Look at this sign. Look at this. To say the same thing? Yeah, this says no photography. No photography on a public sidewalk. Now maybe that's inside the building, but it just, okay, here we go, in facility. I'm a dumbass. But it doesn't say that on this one. It says at the testing center. So in the facility, how are they going to be private when they have 2 bay doors? I mean, you can see that, I can see clearly in there. And they are not happy inside. So, public sidewalk, guys. Not inside the facility. They're saying on their rules that it's in the facility. You can't trespass somebody's eyes from a public sidewalk. You can't trespass somebody's eyes, period. So why would they say that you can't record inside the facility? Damn, I should have brought a stand, walked around and left. This dude's got a whole, damn, looks like he's going to space. Look at that mask. It's like a whole helmet with a hose. I understand they got 2 bays here. Lane 1 and lane 2. Get out of the way. Move. It won't get out of my way. the way. Blocking my shit. Well, they don't like this. Some of them don't like this. It's on a public sidewalk here. Blocking the sidewalk. You can see them looking hard. They have their laptops on, but it's on a Windows screensaver screen. See? A little cloudy, old ass. What was that, XP? Shit they do to you. Tell you what, man, these guys have been awesome. I know I'm busting their balls, but I give credit where credit's due. And so far, I don't know if these guys are all under the same instruction as O'Grady, or Mullen. I think I said it right. He's probably like, finally the bastard said it right. But they have been educated. These officers have proven, not all of them, I haven't met them all, but the ones that I have met recently have proven that they will respect your First Amendment rights. And I was worried there for a second because of all this signage that said no photography in facility. Well, I'm recording inside the facility. You guys can see that. So I just figured I would come on out today, guys, and do an audit for you. And if you haven't been to one of these COVID centers, here's how some of them, or most of them, are probably ran. Maybe at a bigger site than this, but a small hometown one. This one right here keeps giving me the eyeball for his glasses. And I'm not trying to be a smart ass, it's just the other ones can actually do something else. Oh, he's got water. Could have came over and offered me a water. See, now if I was a cop, I would have done that. I would have said, here, you can, sir, would you like a water? Would you like some Gugus? Something like that. And you can see I've been edging closer and closer, but it's still maintaining this is public property. But yeah, I'm not going to go in there anyway. But now if it wasn't a COVID outbreak and it was like maybe a raffle or something, I'd walk in there. Car wash or some shit, I would walk right in there. Man, that has to suck wearing that whole costume with that. It's like it's got air conditioning in it. I got a camera up there too. You're supposed to leave your windows up. This person has their windows cracked. You guys are probably like, what a dumbass auditor that doesn't know how to read signs. They probably already said that. So I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can find some information online for a lot of the locals or anybody that's seeking any more education on it. The name of this site and the address, hours, and I want to really find out to see. That's a cool car, cool purple. See basically how long this, obviously it's temporary, and it says Lee Health, so I'm guessing it's Lee Health hospital personnel inside there are from Lee Health, and that's a very popular hospital system here in Cape Coral, in Florida, or Lee County. Yeah, it looks like a damn Metroid. Like, if you remember that old Nintendo game, Metroid? It's like a Metroid costume. Alien. And every one of these officers are armed in case the shiznit goes down. I swear somebody keeps looking through that door on me. You guys can see that. Maybe it's just propped open. I swear there's somebody in there looking. So basically it's saying on their sign, no filming inside the facility. So I'm guessing if you got a dash cam, you got to cut it off. And would be inside, I guess, would be inside the bay. But now on the sidewalks, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to get out and record. Oh, you blocked my view. Hopefully any of these people in their cars that's asked, you know, why is there somebody over here recording? Hopefully they educated them the right way and not say that, oh, he's just trying to bait you, he's one of them YouTubers, or he's just out for the views. Because that's basically brainwashing and saying untrue statements about you're just too ignorant to recognize and educate yourself that it's somebody exercising their First Amendment right. And I say that about good people. Now they are right. In some cases, there is some ones out there that gave them a sour taste in their mouth. But there's other auditors out here, hint, hint, that, you know, want to do this right. Are truly out here trying to educate our public officials. So, and whoever else. And we want our rights standing up for. I mean, why can't we have our rights stood up for? Okay guys, so I was waiting for the best for last. I'm gonna cross this road and go over here on the end of the sidewalk here. Get a little bit closer. See, this is a public sidewalk here. They got it coned off, kind of blocked. And you can see it comes up through here. Boy, Starbucks is getting it today. A really cool mural on the side of the building. Show you that. Oh, that's awesome. Look at the little name there. There it is. I might go in my car later. Never knew this was over here. Lived here for a minute. It's like when I first started on this video, I was in that back over there. Like the line, they make the line's moving pretty fast. Moving really fast. See the sidewalk here. And they got it blocked off here, or just exercise caution. It's not really blocked. Oh, there we go. Now all the people see me inside. will try their hardest to have somebody trespass from a public sidewalk. If they want privacy, they can close these bay doors and open them every time somebody wants to come in. They can make some tent or cover to create privacy. But you're in the public. You're in a public funded building. And I think people would like to see this that haven't never been to these places. What these people go through to have to test you. Now, I'm not here to down them at all. I'm here to show respect. But if you disrespect me and try to take away my constitutional rights, then you're going to be disrespected back. So I think somebody may have told these people already that there's somebody filming out here. Don't mess with him, and he'll go away. Oh, don't tell me he almost got ran over. Did you see that? It's probably a good thing I was here. Oh, don't mess up, buddy. Not even a cop. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I'm good. Okay, can you be 6 feet, sir? Look at this guy. See this? He's inches away, so he's disrespecting me instead of coming up and saying, "Hey, how are you doing, sir? Do you need any help?" He comes over here and stands right in front of me. Now watch, he'll follow me like the dog that he is. Here, Tyrant. Come on, Tyrant. You know this is against somebody's First Amendment rights, right? That's okay. You're gonna make yourself famous. See this crap, guys? So we'll just let him be the fool. But anyway, this is the type of people that are against your constitutional rights. They don't believe in an oath. Obviously, this is very sorry customer public relations. And just comes up and stands inches from me, guys. Not even 12 inches. So I wish we were in a state where they actually got a law against that right now during the pandemic, and I could make a private person's arrest, put a PPA in on this guy. That probably would look really good on his record. So I think that's going to be the next step, is the complaint form process and being investigated. So now this is also an audit and going to be an internal investigation of, we got everything on his shirt that we needed, so and it's not even doing anything. We realize I'm just looking right in there. So he's just out here checking it out. You should pull out your camera and record with me. And see, he's over there because he's too stupid to look behind him and say that I've already moved over. So you're not even in my camera right now. Still not in my camera. Oh yeah, here we go. Nice and clear picture. Bring some more people. Bring a sheet or a blanket. Bring the American flag. Maybe you can cover it up with the American flag. Nothing you can do. I'm on a public sidewalk. I'm not even being disorderly. That's pretty messed up, guys. So did you see the intimidation tactic? So we're going to get all the information that we can get off of this. I'm thinking maybe that's his fire truck right there. And we're going to go ahead and report on him. I'm surprised none of these officers pulled him to the side like this one's probably doing and told him that they don't have a right to do this, that he didn't have a right to do what he just did. So, that's pretty messed up, bro. You see that? Come on, man. Seriously, you're gonna ignore it? You're just gonna ignore it? You're just gonna ignore what he did to me? You're not gonna do anything about that? Come on, man. Honor your oath. Honor your oath. Take care of that man. Tell him he can't do that to me. That's just wrong, dude. What are y'all trying to hide in here? It's just a testing site. Who the hell cares? This is for the safety for the people right here. Because now I don't know what they're doing in here, guys. I don't know if I would trust coming to a place like this and being tested. But yeah, let me back up a little bit so I can show you where I was. So basically, I'm standing right here, and he walks up 2 inches. No, I'm giving him too much. 1 inch from me. And now he's in there explaining or bad-mouthing me and brainwashing the people in there. The actual testing center. My camera is getting hot, guys. I'm going to go back over here by the police car and stand in the shade under this tree here. That's pretty messed up. I hope some of the officers that I respect at Cape Coral Police, I hope that they call this man out on this, because that's just ridiculous. You're a public official. You're a public official. Public official. Public. It's messed up, dude. It's messed up. You can't do nothing. He is over there crying, cry. Wah! This is exactly one of them wiping before you take a shit moments. Don't make no sense. And I didn't even walk up into the place. It's like he's looking up in the sky. God, I hope it's about to rain. Is he praying? Oh, Lord. Please get rid of this guy. That's pretty messed up, bro. I mean, he had a mask on, but, you know, the 6-foot thing that they have all over their building here, there's even one on their front fucking door, excuse my language, that says 6 foot. That they practice it. So, your bosses will be getting a hold of you really soon. Because I'm not going to let this crap go. That's just ridiculous. I showed no disrespect. I stood over there on the other side of the orange cone barrier. Didn't even walk up where I could walk through there because it's sidewalk access. I haven't really aimed it at anybody's cars. And this shows you, it doesn't matter how polite you are or how much respect you try to show for people, that this is the kind of BS you go through to, you know, exercise your First Amendment rights. I mean, this guy is just going around. He is so butthurt. So butthurt. This is a public sidewalk, man. I didn't create any disturbance either. That's the sad part, is me being on video, not creating any disturbance whatsoever. Even started out at the scanning the perimeter of the property and worked my way in. I mean, what are they trying to hide? Do you not realize that people can walk up here and look at every bit of this from the sidewalk? So when somebody comes out with a camera, it's over. So I'm glad I'm here for Lee County citizens, or any citizen that has been tested by this center, because I would question it, guys. Just look at the examples I'm giving you. It's a private building. It has 2 bay doors that are wide smack open, 4 bay doors, including the other on the other side. You drive through here. You got sidewalks, a Starbucks, You got all these little plazas. There's an auto zone behind me here. As public as you could be. I'm guessing there's a bee up there. I hope it stings his ass. But as public as you could be. I think they're telling them maybe how to put the doors down, maybe. I don't know. But as public as you could be, and you know, and I catch crap like that, so I'm gonna be here for a minute. I hope they, obviously none of these ones out here have stripes. Hopefully they educate this man, or if he's already been educated, I doubt it. He comes out and stands his piece of shit ass right up in front of me like that. Glad I'm wearing my mask and my gloves. His dirty ass stood inches from me, 1 inch. If he was to turn around, I would have felt his breathing. I should tell everybody that goes in here to be very careful. They don't want me recording. That means you got something to hide. I'm still over on the public sidewalk. I'm under a telephone pole. So it took him about 28, 29, 30 minutes to say something or do some crap like that. Little crybaby over here behind the wall. You can see him poking his little head around. I mean, if the dude, if he wants to be right, he should come up and apologize for doing some BS like that he knows he was doing. First off, he's on duty. How does that, I mean, your uniform is literally on you, and you're doing BS like that. I wish they'd let them roll their windows down. They can't. Because I would tell everybody in here not to come here. I've actually, I don't know if you guys remember, about a couple months ago, I did a COVID testing site over on 6 Mile Cypress video. And an officer actually came over and basically just said hi. I had National Guard military out there checking people in the gate, and nobody said a word to me. One of them even waved. This is worse because this is a public building. This is a city-owned public. We own this building. He keeps moving around, hiding behind the wall. So everything's calmed down so far. I'm going to head back over here where I was. Rights were trying to be violated, and see if I'm blocked again. You can see this is public sidewalk access here. Public road, crosswalks way over there. Distance away. Why you gotta be like that, bro? You can't be a man and apologize? I'll make you a deal. I won't put a complaint on you if you apologize. You heard it, guys. I'll make him a deal. I won't file a complaint on your record, your permanent record, if you apologize. These other officers should already know this. Fucking with all the... Man, that's just messed up, dude. Piece of shit. He's a piece of shit is what he is. POS. POS. So he's probably on his phone because one of these other douchebags told him that this guy's name is Audit-Please. You know what I mean? They got a lot of testers here, so none of them have came out and said anything. So respect to all the other ones that didn't say a word. Stupid buttholes. And they're making people turn through this auto zone, so they're diverting all this traffic into this auto zone parking lot to get over here. I'm sure auto zone appreciates a bunch of COVID possible people coming through their parking lots. There's the Tyrant. Don't worry, guy. You'll be seeing your video very soon. You just made it right up to the top of the poll, and I hope everybody shares the hell out of that video. This to show you the type of stuff that happens when you take pictures and you're around public officials, people that you pay. So maybe he's going around with his phone, it looks like it, and he's telling everybody it's Audit-Please. You know, make sure you go in there and put a thumbs down. Yeah, see, other people's are looking up on their phones right now. Yeah, whatever he said made everybody just put their effing phones in their hand. Whatever he said. So I don't know if he's, which I would think that, well, he is stupid, that he would have a bunch of people calling the police department. I hope that he makes that mistake. I really do. These guys sitting over here, at least they weren't over there dealing with them. Douchebags. Bunch of douchebags. Well, like I said, you seen that I could go back around no problem. So try not to get ran over, which I'm sure they're praying for now. See them following me around. Okay, guys, calm down. Now watch. I'm gonna go over here behind the property and watch everybody come that way. So he basically moved over one time when I said that you're not gonna do it, and he did it. Now, I'll have to look up what his shirt said again, but that's a fire inspector, fire whatever. So, and my mistake is I really think it said it on his shirt, so it doesn't matter, but I should have asked him. So any other auditors out there, we all make that mistake. You got to find out who these people are, make them identify. They're public officials, especially with the fire department. You know, working with the public, should always identify when asked. And the police officers didn't even do a thing, man. Didn't even do a thing. It's so dang hot. So I'm hanging out at the back of the property. He's got his window down. Oh, he's looking hard. See right in there. See right in there. These people were staring hard. It's because they were told not to take pictures inside. But if they would have asked, I would have turned the camera to them and educated them that this is a public sidewalk and they should come out here and stand with me. He was kind of old though. The sun might have got him. But stand with me against this unconstitutional act of somebody violating the very First Amendment. And if you say he didn't violate it and you're literally that blind to see that way, I'm sorry for you. But that could have been anybody. That could have not been an auditor, or just somebody out here taking a picture, and that could have happened to them. But they know I'm a First Amendment auditor. Now he knows of me, and that's his first action of me meeting him. This public official, his very first action is to stand exactly right in front of me. And this creepy, like, perverted. I mean, I almost, honestly, I felt like I was almost sexually assaulted. The way he was staring at me with his eyes and mask, his pink mask. So, that's some BS. Our laptop's on, but everybody's on like a Windows log screen, so they're smart, which I know they are as far as doing that. Let's see if this goober's still out here. So I had decided I had to be out here almost an hour for this BS. When I was just about done, I just told you guys, I was on the last sidewalk. Every time I say something like that, stuff happens. So I guess he went back inside, or he's still hiding over there. So, yeah, guys. So, not having any issues. I think the guy that's talking on the radio is this guy over here. Rubberneck, go ahead. Come on, dude. So what I'm doing is it's like I'm rewinding my footsteps from the very beginning of the audit. If you're wondering what I'm doing. And see, these are the first two guys that seen me, and they didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing at all. It is hot out here, man. So that was just craziness. I guess they got them going. The AutoZone's they got it blocked. So yeah, he went inside to cry. So we're going to make sure, just like other audits, that this gentleman, or not even a gentleman, this asshole, is educated and told not to by his superiors, either fires his ass or gives him some kind of coaching and educating him on public photography. I mean, clearly, guys, I don't even have to keep explaining it. You see that was messed up. So, make sure they're not following me. not following me. But yeah, man, you can see that that's what happens to people out here trying to exercise their rights, especially when they know for sure. It's funny how that works. When they know for sure that you're out there exercising your rights, or you're an auditor, they mean to do this stuff to deter you or try to scare you or intimidate you. We have to stand up for ourselves, everyone. Everyone stand up for themselves, please. I'm begging you, and a lot of other auditors and everybody out there that believes in these rights are begging you. Everybody stand up. The more we stand up, the more power we are, the more we can get our word out, and it'll stick. So anyway, this is Audit to Freedom. Hope you enjoyed the audit. God bless and stay healthy.